Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So we are back with NFT, and now this time we're going to talk about this newly launched Universal's NFT, which was launched last week. Kingship. So that's the name. So we're going to talk briefly about that and whether this really is a good option for investors or they are not, is something that we'll try and evaluate towards the end of this particular video. So my request to you, as usual, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Please comment on my video so that I know what exactly you're looking at and I can then craft out a video based on your requirement. And please share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research and from my videos. So without further ado, let's dive in. So let's first talk about my ebook. Now, this ebook is on my journey as an entrepreneur. It's titled Six-Figure Corporate Job to Master Entrepreneur. In this ebook, I've spoken about the time back in 2010 when I quit my six-figure globe-trotting corporate job to start on my own. So it starts from the time when I started my preparation before I quit my job, preparation to becoming an entrepreneur. It talks about all of that, talks about the challenges I faced as an entrepreneur, and it also talks about how I overcame those challenges. Now, I would imagine a lot of you would be looking to becoming an entrepreneur. Now, to be very honest, it's not very easy as an entrepreneur. It's quite a lot of hard work. So I would want you to gauge whether you're really prepared before you jump in or you quit your job. So with that in mind, I put down 3 worksheets in this ebook. Basically questions, some quizzes, you'd answer those quizzes and get points. Towards the end, you will know where you stand. I have taken this quiz as well based on my mindset back in 2010, and you would get to know how much I scored, and you would also get to know how successful I am today as an entrepreneur with 2 companies, one in Singapore, the other one in India, and representations in the US markets. Now, this ebook comes to you totally free of charge. It's available on my website. It's the URL is currently flashing on the screen. I'll put the URL in the description box below. Click on it, go to the page, put down your name and email address, and the link to download the ebook will be emailed to your inbox. I hope you like the ebook. Do give your honest feedback. Now let's talk about Kingship. So what is it? So what has happened is that last Thursday, Universal Music Group, so UMG, announced that it has signed Kingship. It's not really a musician, but a collection of 4 anthropomorphic non-fungible tokens, NFTs. Now, built as the Metaverse Group, Kingfish is a partnership between UMG and the NFT investor Jimmy McNeilus, who owns 4 tokens in question. Conceptually, it is a little like Godzilla. So a lot of you who are familiar with this particular space, you would know that Godzilla, the virtual band, created by electronic musician Damon Albarn in the 1990s. Each image comes along with its own fabricated backstory. So the difference is that where Godzilla was the brainchild of a musician, Kingship is mostly just a partnership. So even if you are you don't care about the schnick, which is I would say the makeup story, whatever you call it. So the detailed lore, the Godzilla branded online games, you could at least assess the music on its own terms. So far, Kingship, so now the problem seems to be, or it actually appears to be all schnick. So basically, an assumption or a story or, all of that. So further, the 3 of the Kingship's token, or members, they call it, come from something called a board app yacht club, one of today's priciest NFC collections. The tokens start at around $150,000, but some have sold for figures in the millions individually. The fourth, a grotesque zombification or zombified take on a cartoon age. So you look at my initial, the image that I put in on the thumbnail. So that's the image it's talking about. Comes from a spin-off collection called the Mutant Ape Yacht Club. All four are still banked in one of McNeil's personal Ethereum wallet as opposed to with UMG. So now this is a concern, really a concern. The storytelling process doesn't actually involve music for now. Joshua, so who's essentially the man behind it, explained that with Kingship, while Kingship is in fact an official UMG sign, but it still doesn't own those four NFTs. The plan is to give audiences a taste of the IP first, the stories and world building behind the four characters before any music comes into play. Now, this raises a lot of question marks. Really, really a lot of question marks. So is it really where it actually creates that wealth inequality is something that we'll try and understand in this particular slide. So a common critique of crypto is that it actually encourages wealth inequality. Holders of specific tokens might be granted early. They might get an early or exclusive access to derivative NFT projects. So which is in some ways okay. In this context, a valuable NFT can essentially be a license to print more money, which also is not a very good situation for an investor to be in. Mutant apes, the cheapest of which now goes for about $20,000, were a free gift to Bored Apes owners. So now these are really, really serious concerns. But speculating on NFTs like these, I'm talking about not all NFTs, but these NFTs, isn't about masses, really, at least not yet. Fees, especially on the Ethereum blockchain, can be prohibitively expensive, and the broke culture around NFTs can be alienating for some newcomers. Now, of course, they are trying to make money, which is very, very evident. So, in a nutshell, I would, although it is universal, but I would really tell you not to go for it, not really to invest in money. So, in a summary, it's a complete no-no in my opinion. Don't go for it. Wait till where it ends up. I would imagine this won't work out. It's probably not going to work out. Or it may work out for some time initially, but eventually it will not. I've spoken extensively about NFTs. What kind of why NFTs are also good, by the way. I'm not saying the NFTs are not good. They really give, for creative people, they really give that particular edge where they can make money out of their own creation. So kind of a royalty, I would say. So I did a few videos on that. I'll put one of those videos in the link to one of the videos in the card above, where I actually spoken about NFT. Take a look at it. You will get to know more if you're not familiar with NFTs. So, thank you very much. That's all that I had to share with you today. As you know, my name is Saurav Mukherjee. I'm a digital and technology marketing leader with over 20 years of global experience. If you want to know more about my career, my profile, I'll put the link to my LinkedIn profile page in the description box below. Click on it, go to the page, look at my profile, LinkedIn profile. If you like it, send me an invite. As a profession, I regularly work with clients where I try and solve their business, marketing, and technological and investment challenges. If you're looking to engaging me as a consultant in your company, drop me a line on LinkedIn, or you could write to me on the contact page of my website. I'll put the link to the contact page of my website in the description box below as well. Then we can communicate and see how we can work together. So finally, before I wrap up, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell, please comment on my videos, and please share my videos. So until next time, you stay safe and stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.